Okay, we are live. Let's see here. Yes, people are joining, so it's working. I'm in my home gym, as you can see, and just to make my day a little bit more effective, I'm going to do some sets while we keep the conversation going. And that means that I will have to take some pauses just to add weight and to lift and to look at the comments and so on. Let's see. Yes, Joe, and Mr. R. Let's see here. Let's add some weight. What's my all-time raw squat max? It's 252.5 kilos. That's legal depth in IPF. What's the most I've done in a meet? Is that 245? 245 or 240? 240 or 45. So, yeah, let's kick things off here. So, earlier today, I thought I would make a video about the cost of maintaining a lie. Because there are many lies that have been told to us, and people who aren't thinking, oh, here it goes again, conspiracy theories and all that. No. If you think about it, there are lies that we keep some lies, alive, just to make things more comfortable. Most of us, it's very tiny things, like you might, for instance, maybe you drink too much coffee and you tell yourself, I don't drink that much coffee, but you know that you do. And that's what I'm talking about. But we are being told these massive big lies. And there's a cost that comes with it when you want to maintain that lie. And one example is the whole pandemic thing. People seem to want to believe what they were told 2 years ago, even though there is no science, never was, but even though Big Pharma themselves are saying, no, we were wrong and it's not like that and so on. But people, and they're being spoon-fed this by government and so on, they want to stay in that comfortable lie. Have you noticed that? They want to stay in that comfortable lie and believe what they were told, because the alternative is to admit that they were wrong and that what they were told was a lie. Now I will lift a little bit, and you can go ahead in the chat. It's not to show off. It's obviously because it's not a heavy weight. It's just to make things a little bit more effective in the day. I have a lot of stuff to do, I have an inflammation in my left shoulder and a little bit in my right shoulder, which prevents me from doing the bench press. I hate that, but it's better to give it a few days. Otherwise, I'll just keep that inflammation going. Now, hopefully, I won't get an injury at this weight, because this should be fine. So, my max squat, I already said that the raw squat 252.5, and with the suit and the knee wraps, that was 320 IPF. So those squats are deeper than what you see in the gyms. So another lie, and this is local. We are being constantly being told here in Norway that we're so green, and our government, they care about the environment. They really care. They really care about the environment. And they even committed to the EU environmental goals or something like that. Green goals, And they published this report, and they presented the report to the press. Like, look at how green we are. Look at how wonderful we are with the environment. It's just that they left out the part about deforestation, didn't they? Because they just didn't really fit into that picture. So they just left it out, So the whole effing thing was a lie. Deforestation in Norway is a big, massive effing problem. I said that, almost said the F word twice. But it is. So that fits quite well with what I have been observing for the past couple of years. They are really going for it. And it's like they hate trees. We can't have any more trees standing, can we? No, let's just cover the whole country in concrete. So obviously, when you cut down that much forest, it does have an impact on the CO2 equation, or whatever they call it. And it doesn't matter what you believe in when it comes to that. You can't deny that trees have an effect on the CO2, and they bind the CO2, right? And the fungus, the little fungus thread in between the trees, they bind CO2, right? And also for the wildlife, it's devastating. We are destroying old forest at an alarming rate, and they are planting, they're not planting a forest, they're planting trees, making a plantation. Michelle, I would really like to go to the USA and explore, and Canada, and explore that continent. I can't, though. I can't go there because I'm not vaccinated, so I'm not allowed there. Yes, they're hypocrites. That's what they are. So, another set. Okay. I have I have the best example of a lie coming straight up. But first, an observation. As you get older, and I can't believe I'm 50 years old. But anyway, as you get older, when you lift, it's like your head gets bigger and bigger as you get older, and the shoulders tend to get narrower. I used to have big, massive shoulders. Now, it's not like that. But my head, when I lift, gets much bigger. So that's age, I guess. But anyway, doesn't matter. It's okay. It's all that wisdom. Yeah. So I'll have to be careful with this one. And there's a reason why I saved it. Because it's been 12 minutes into the live stream. Most people, they don't watch that long, you know. Okay. Maybe you've seen it by now. A man called Brian. I think he lives in Ireland. I think it's in Ireland. A man called Brian went through some sort of personal journey. Let's call it a personal journey. And now he defines himself as a woman. And I know very little about those things. And let's just say that I think that must be very hard. They should not be mocked and all that. But at the same time, we need to be truthful. And I'm please follow my train of thought. This person, I don't know what which name this person is using now, but this person won the Miss Greater Derry. I suppose Greater Derry is a district in an area in Ireland, I think. And there's a photo of the beauty missus, you know, standing there. And I must say, you know, I'm me being just a dirty old man, you know, I could say, well, they're all beautiful. And all that, as you would expect. In the middle, there is a big, overweight person in a dress. So, what's going on here? I mean, you know, this fairy tale with the emperor who got fooled by these tricksters they made clothes for him that were so fine that they only fine and noble people could see them. And then he walked down the street in the nude until one little boy pointed and said, "He's in the nude, he's naked." And then everyone started laughing because it was all a lie. I mean, are we just going to go along with the story? Is it never going to end? Personally, I don't care so much. It's just that, for instance, this prize, this Miss Greater Dairy, came with a scholarship. Shouldn't it be? Is that fair? Is it fair? I don't think so. And it's like it's like I thought about showing that photo and putting the text there. If you see something wrong with this photo, you're a bigot. Because that's the attitude, right? But I will say this. We are being expected to believe in someone's lie. And I don't think it helps anyone that we keep, that people in general go along with this. I don't think we help that person by just going along with it. We're all different. And some people are, I guess, well, we're all different, and we should respect each other for not respect, maybe, not respect needs to be earned, but we should accept people for who they are. We should never bully people. We should be kind to people, but also we shouldn't go along with whatever story, whatever fairy tale is being told. And I think, without knowing anything about this, I must admit, but I think that people who make an effort to go through such a trans is short for a word, going from one to the other. Yeah, that process. People who have gone through that process, I don't think I would guess that they would just prefer to be accepted as their new whoever they want to be. And I think that when you get people like that, who obviously comes across as male, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. I think it's a lie, and I think that what's the cost of keeping up that lie? That's what I'm asking here. What's the cost? I think it's a very high price, and I think that the person living in that lie, at the center of that lie, will be paying the highest price, if you know what I mean. So, I wish this person well, and it's not like, I just feel that it's not the right way to help that person to just accept whatever that person says. Okay, now you can tell me if I'm a bigot for saying that. Let's see here. I need the hoodie on so I won't get my long hair in under the bar. So yeah, long hair that's a funny thing, Historically speaking, it has been very often associated with male virility. And And these days, not so much, I guess. I don't see that many men with long hair, and my age, it's like it's very rare that you see it. Because at my age, most guys, they have lost most of their hair. Okay. Okay. I'm sure there are lots of these lies being told. No, it's not a heavyweight. It's 150 kilos, so it's not like it's a big weight. Let's see here. No, okay. You can give me examples of these lies, if you want to. Yeah, that's a problem, with people who live a very, well, men mostly, young men sometimes, who live a very unhealthy lifestyle with poor diet, or they misguided the diet, and their testosterone level just drops. And then they feel that they have to get, they look to the movie stars and a certain podcast host and so on and so on. And they see that, well, they are injecting themselves with steroids. And they're thinking that they should do so as well, While in reality, there is, unless there's something, wrong, like that needs to be treated by a medical professional, then you don't need that, it will do more harm than good for most people. And a good diet, and lifting heavy weights is what you need. It's not that complicated. So, and patience. It took me about 20 years to get to 200 in the raw bench press, and it does take a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, and we're all different, I'm not cut out to be a long distance runner. As there have been times when I wish I was. And then some of these people who are more that have that body type, they very often wish that they could put on some more muscle. And age is a factor as well, not as much as people think, though. Kenneth says that all men should lift. Yeah, I think so, and all women too. Mad Max says, eat meat, work hard, spend time in nature. That pretty much sums it up, I would add one thing. I would add one thing. You need a girlfriend or wife for that. You know what I'm referring to, I guess. So basically just live a simple, and traditional life, if you know what I mean by that. Not traditional in the 1950s sense, not like that. You know what I mean. uh, and let's see here. Yeah. So this is not a T-shirt. No, this is a. Oh, it's merchandise actually. My own merchandise. It's a hoodie. Yeah. So here's one thing. I will end this live stream soon, but I'll just say one thing. We are being fed. Well, it's a lie as well. We are being fed a lie about diet. Okay. So first, let me say this: if you're a vegan because of the animals, because of ethics, my hat off to you. I very much respect that. I wish I could do the same, but really, I've actually tried. I can't. I get sick. So the lie that we are being fed concerning diet is that we should eat plant-based and it's healthier for us. It's not. And I'm really sorry. I am really sorry to say that, because I wish it was I wish it was, I wish it was, but no. And I eat a lot of red meat, and I often feel bad about that. And I know I'll get comments. Why do you feel bad about that? No, they are just animals. Yada yada yada. I do, because I have a conscience. And modern factory farming is just evil. It's just evil. And also the hunting they do here, I don't even want to get into it. It's so disgusting. It disgusts me. These people, they disgust me. I won't get into that now. So yeah, I do have a problem with it ethically. But if we are talking about health, what should you eat to be healthy? That's not that vegan crap that they are telling you that you should eat. No, it will make you sick. That's the truth. But they keep telling a lie. And we are seeing this now. And if you look into it, if you look into proper research on this, you will see that we are likely going to see an increase in mental health problems because of diet. They will not say that it's because of diet, but something happens when you never eat red meat. And when you don't eat meat at all, you won't notice it the first months, probably. I notice it after a couple of days, but it's not going to end well. We're going to see a lot of mental health problems because of the diet, and it's simply because I won't get into that, because that will just result in a big discussion. People throwing fake facts out in the comments and so on. Just if you're a vegan, just remember I said that I do respect your choice, but I do not believe it's the healthiest choice. It's something you do because of ethics. It's not because of health. And we should be honest about that. Right now, it's becoming difficult for most people here in Norway to eat meat because it's very expensive. It's crazy expensive. And no, the gladiators were not vegan. No, actually not. Maybe vegetarian, yes, because cheese and so on, they ate that. Yeah, but then again, they were small, many of them. The slave gladiators, those who were slaves, they didn't live long. Those who were professionals, it well, yeah, we can't really compare to those people. So yeah, people, I don't expect to change anyone's mind about this. If you're a vegan, you have already made up your mind, and you will have to go through that. You will have to finish your journey, and figure it out yourself. If you're a diehard carnivore, uh, that's what you're going to eat. Well, I am actually, but I also eat other get calories from other sources. But yeah, uh, the idea that it is the healthiest thing for you is to eat purely vegan, it's a lie, and we're going to see that lie being pushed more and more and more. If you look into the science, well, not you don't even have to look into the science. If you look at the press reports coming from these governmental bodies that publish this stuff, they are not even anymore claiming that it is the healthiest for you. They're not even claiming anymore that we are recommending this purely because of your health. They are actually saying now that this is because of the environment. And now we can agree or disagree on that. I tend to disagree. If we're talking about pastured cows and so on, but they're not even saying that this is the recommended diet because of health concerns. They're not even saying that anymore. So we know that your recommended diet from these people is not for your health. They're not even saying that anymore. So, okay. I want to say thank you to those of you who have recently subscribed to this channel. If you're still watching, you will have observed that the quality is a bit up and down here on this channel. And that's how it's going to be. I hope you stay. And I hope you all will have a wonderful evening or day, whatever it is where you are. And we'll talk later.